Hey guys, welcome to Car Guy 1999 Reviews. Today, thanks to INFINITI of Nashua, we have our 2021 Land Rover Discovery. This one is an SR Dynamic featuring the good old 3-liter inline 6 Meridian sound, great sound system. Come on, there we go. Not bad at all. Plenty of torque, plenty of power. Our dynamic on the kick plates do have storage in this top display here, as well as a power outlet, which actually, come to think of it, is probably a genius place for a power outlet, because then if you want to run a radar detector, you just run the wire from there and it's absolutely perfect. Grocery bag or purse hanger here. Do have armrests, those are nice. 3-row seating in this one. I do like the Discovery silhouette on the door. Oh, that's probably to move the seat forward and aft. Plenty of rear storage, power liftgate of course, and then from here you can control dropping seats, raising the rear suspension up if you have something that you want to load in, or if you're at a football game and you want to sit in the rear hatch and just raise it up a little bit. Likewise, you can drop it all the way down to make a heavy item like a grill or something like that. It is Memorial Day after all. Make it easier to load in. Without further ado, let's hop inside. Do have to put some pressure on that. There you go, your seat heat. But you can also access it by pushing on these, and then you pull for fan speed, and just cancel that out. All your different menus, you have your ride height, your drive. Let's see here, your settings, go to all, vehicle. All pretty darn cool. Exterior lights, auto high beam assist. Pretty darn cool. Without further ado, go back to home. You can obviously scroll through all of these. Cool. Let's go for a drive. Have spent some time in this. To get to your different modes, you just do this, and you can kind of scroll through. We're just gonna do comfort. That's the basic enough program. All your window controls are up here. Your backup cameras, 3D. So you can do that. Kind of just scroll through each of the different menus. Everybody's coming in. Perfect. Everybody's early. I like it. Cool. All right. Why am I on auto hold? It's because I pushed it. Yeah. All right. So you put a lot of pressure on the brake. It activates the auto hold. I like how that's set up. I do love the seating position in this. It is perfect. I do want to say these moved away from the supercharger because when I appraised this, it drove as if it was a turbocharged powertrain, which threw me off. I'll have the specs in the description, but pretty sure this is now a turbocharged inline six, no longer the supercharged. But she still scoots. That camera stays on a while. I like that. Because if you're on a trail, and some of these cameras, they'll shut off after about 5-10 minutes, or sorry, 5 to 10 mile an hour. If you're on a trail, off-roading, or in a city center and you're kind of navigating a tight street, you're gonna go above 5 to 10 miles an hour, and it is an absolute royal pain to go in and change the camera each and every time. Some off-roady cars, Jeep Wagoneer, stuff like that, that is one of my biggest gripes with it, is some of these off-road features aren't very useful. This one is. Air suspension. It's a love it or hate it thing. I personally love it in this application. I love it even more because this one's still under warranty. But on the highway, this thing is super, super comfortable. And then all you have to do is just smack it into sport. That's the sport transmission tuning. There is no dedicated sport mode, even though this is an R dynamic. There is no dedicated sport mode in your drive modes. But the caveat is the fact that you can just prop the transmission to sport, and it does 90% of what you would want a sport mode to do anyways. Do have wireless charging up here. Very, very nice. Charged my phone nicely on the way in. Track it straight. I haven't actually driven this since we ran it through the shop, so this is a little bit of a dual purpose video. One, it's me test driving it to make sure everything works. We put new tires on it, stuff like that. So that's why the TPMS light's on it. It needs to go through its learn cycle. Man, I really should have brought the Porsche into work. All I've seen the entire ride in, it's Memorial Day, so we have reduced hours. I should have brought the Porsche. I just don't drive it much anymore. On-ramp's in terrible condition. Oh, really? Really? You bought a Passport. It is an off-roady SUV, and you can't take a pavement transition? Yep, you needed to do that. Yep. Yep. Where are we going? There you go. Good job. Good job on that one. Although I did need that exit, so this is probably going to be a 4-leaf clover. You know what I'm doing? No, I'm working for the town, and I'm surveying each of these on-ramps. That's exactly what I'm doing here. Burbles are a thing. They're very, very muted and you're never gonna hear them, but they're there. This is a one-way, guys. I know, it's a little confusing. Have the right of way. Good job, people. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one.